swing. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little ring, the voice of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron dawn, spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, out chains. I ain't believe it then. I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking on the corners, trying to find the meaning of life in the till the 5%ers rolled up on it and informed them. You either build or destroy. Where you come from? The Magnolia Projects in the Third Ward slum. It's quite amazing that you rhyme how you do and that you shine like you grew up in a shrine in Peru. Question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85.
All on you.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Step back, get ready for the 1-2.
Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starter, David Wells. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Ready to go now? So up now for Kansas City, Willie Wilson. Just off the outside edge, and we're off and rolling in Toronto. Next offering is in for a strike. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
On the ground to third. Whips it to first. One up, one down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Now the left fielder. Inside, just missed. Wells, in his fourth year, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a good eye there.
2-up.
One out, bases empty. A little bit high, and now 3-0. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Out to center. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
George Brett stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. Grounder might be two. The throw to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. now in Toronto. And on the hill, number 18.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Wilson.
The center fielder, number 3.
And a pitch. That's in there. Strike one. Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So digging in, Tony Fernandez. Looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. And he deals. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And here's the first baseman.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
On the ground, and that one handled. Throws to first. Play is made, 2 out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Now the third baseman, Kelly G-Man. And that's in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
There's a strike. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
At the belt and fires. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit and scores. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten along, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And the batter now, George Bell.
0-1.
G-Man, the runner at first with 2 gone. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Danny Turnwall. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it's off the wall.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the second baseman. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The Royals trailing by a run here at the top of the second. And the pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Bo Jackson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs, base is empty. That one finds the corner. And that is strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the second. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, number 47. The wind of the pitch. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Gordon next up for the Blue Jays. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's a base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now for the Jays, Hill. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it by him for the K.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
At the plate, Nelson Liriano. In there at the knees, that's strike 1. The pitch. And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself
off balance feet. There's 1, and that's 2. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Number 15. Wells back to work. Fouled off. He was late. it stays fair.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bounce to the right side, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And next up for the Royals, Sean Berry. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. The Royals down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one. Big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that is a big first out.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Back to the top of the lineup, Willie Wilson steps in for the Royals. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there. Strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and that is ball one. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Not much you can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Now the number 2 hitter, and he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
1 out, base is full. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Kicks and fires. That misses, and the count is even 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Two now. And another ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Really got himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
1 down. George Brett steps in for the Royals. He's been a great free agent sign. In there at the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Popped up. And the infield fly rule call. In position. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Danny Turnwall. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, bases are full. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So far all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Wilson. The right-hander back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
Now it's the shortstop, Tony Fernandez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The wind of the pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
He goes down looking.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Kelly G-Man, the next to hit, singled and drove in a run his first time through. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. High fly ball out into left center field. Moving under it. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now, number 32. Wells back to work. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground to the left. Slings it across. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Next to hit, Bo Jackson. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0. And that skips in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. And here it comes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The Royals down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Wouldn't chase that time.
You got a full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty.
This at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
And now the lefty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning.
Acrobatic play to get this one started. Determined to get a good flip. And that flip leads to an inning-ending double play.
Now in Toronto, here's the left fielder, George Bell. Bell, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Brett makes the grab, one down.
Now back, number 47.
And now the right fielder singled and scored his first time. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 and 2's the count.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the Toronto catcher, Pat Gordon. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And it's second. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now back, number 24.
Hill digs in now. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. All one there. Two outs. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. And a pitch. On the ground to third, Berry. Slings to first, out number 3. So one hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. Blue Jays 2 and the Royals 1. New inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, number 1. The line to kick the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Royals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. The pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Sean Berry will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. Puts a bunt down. He takes it on his own, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
So up next, Willie Wilson, 1 for 2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now the left fielder.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one fouled off. The Jays up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1 and 2. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards left center. Bell on the move. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 2-1.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special.
Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Nelson Liriano. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm, swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 0-1 down. Now one
No, that
miss.
missed. That's the ball.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wilson. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Here goes the runner. Come on and missed. Throw safe.
Nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Pitch is in there. 2-2 now.
2 balls.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Man at second. In the air, right side. Turnwall has this one sized up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So digging in, Tony Fernandez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I think really just tried to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. In comes the run from third, and they take a 2-run lead. Runner on at first with one gone, and here's the first baseman. Top of the zone for a called strike. And the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Left-hand batter waits. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Now move to first, and he's back in standing. Left-hand hitter waits. Goes down looking. Here's the third baseman, Kelly G-Man.
Kelly G-Man.
Right side, hard hit. To first, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here is George Brett. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Danny Turnwall. On the outside corner, that's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 34, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Number 39, also getting ready. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Struck him out looking. Now it's the second baseman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one's in there. Strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
In the air, left field. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bo Jackson now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Brett off of first with 2 away. And he pumps gives it a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Royals 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, George Bell.
The left fielder.
The pitch.
Bell.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen.
0-1.
Mark Davis up and throwing. Number 29, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And the 0-1. Foul ball. And he deals. Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now it's the right fielder. And that's in there for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Berry makes the grab,
Now
2 down.
The catcher, Pat Gordon.
So up next for Toronto, Pat Gordon.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Just missed.
1-0.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So 2 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Hill. Off the plate,
outside.
and that's ball 1. In the dirt. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Up and in. 3-0. Nelson Liriano waiting to hit for Toronto. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. That one down the line, and foul ball. Righty delivers. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for Toronto as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 34.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the catcher,
The catcher, number 15.
The pitch. That
1-0.
misses the zone, and that is ball one. Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Two now. And there's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 1.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And that skips into dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to the left side. Tosses across to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Sean Berry. Wouldn't chase that time.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And that one is lifted in the air, moving under this one. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Davis. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. So digging in, Nelson Liriano.
The second baseman, Nelson Liriano.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
On his way over, he's got it.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
So up next, Tony Fernandez, 1 for 3. Snap throw to first. Liriano dives back in safely. Just missed. Liriano leads off first with 1 away. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 2. And a pitch.
Count full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the first baseman. Now snap throw to first.
Hey,
Liriano back in on a dive. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
The pitch. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering misses down and away.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And there's a hit. Liriano around second, headed for third. Coming home. Relay throw home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Royals 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dwayne Ward. He's been so good against lefties. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Willie Wilson. First pitch, just misses.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And the 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Now here is number 22.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball left side. And the righty deals. That one is upstairs. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ward keeping him close. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Brett steps in for the Royals. Now he catches the corner for a strike. Kicks and deals. Runner takes off. There's the ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. And a count 1-2. And at second. In the air, left side. Nice grab on the run. 2 away down. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Danny Turnwall. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Right through there for a strike. That low curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And just misses with that one.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Royals lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 29.
Now batting for the Royals, number 29.
Kelly G-Man getting ready to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And here it comes. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Larry McWilliams, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. The 1-0. Just missed.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Fastball for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Lined, and that's that's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Bell stands in now and watches strike one. G-Man on at first, nobody out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Check on the runner. Back standing. He's in there safely. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Number 47, batting with one down, takes a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
Now batting, catcher.
Two on with one out, and here's the catcher, Pat Gordon. That's a slider for a strike.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Two on, one out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So first and second with two outs. And now the DH, Hill. Little chopper rolls foul. First and second, two down. Here in the second game of the series. Right side, Brett. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair, and the score stays 3-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 50.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Number 32 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's down and in. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Full count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Wilson makes the grab, one away. Bo Jackson steps in for the Royals. A strikeout and a walk. And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Wilson drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 15.
So they're down to their final out. Number 15 steps in for the Royals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bounce to the right, and it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1-1.
The pitch. And it is 2-1. And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
So 2 on with 2 away. Sean Berry steps in for the Royals. This ball's chopped on the ground. And that was the ball game.
The way pitchers do it in this one, you get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Like a sound you hear that lingers in
For Kansas City, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time for ball game. 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.